set it off.
Welcome back to my YouTube. How are you? I hope you're well. You saw the title. You know what this video is going to be about. We're going to be talking about Celebrity Big Brother 2018 Eye of the Storm, the launch night, premiere night. We're going to be talking mainly about the housemates and like a little bit some other stuff here and there, but mainly we're going to be talking about the housemates. So yeah, just like sit down and get ready, like roll a blunt, like get some pizza warmed up, and get ready. I'm gonna try to make this video like around 20-ish minutes. I'm gonna try. So I'm sorry if it's longer than that. I really apologize. So we start off, Emma, you know, she's looking great. She always looks great, whatever. She gives us a tour of the house. It was kind of a bad tour. She kind of never does a good tour. She's always rushed. She's like out of breath by the time she gets to the bottom of the stairs. She's like done. She's like over it. So I recommend, if you really want to see like a good tour, go to BB on Blast's Facebook page and watch the video that they made. Gaz toured like the house. He was filming everything. He went like all up in the bedrooms and it was like recording shit that maybe you shouldn't even be seeing.
There's some shots being made, like TV is being made right here.
Yes, then. Add us on Twitter.
Oh yeah, we need to get Ryan for us on Twitter.
Me and you, or B1 Plus, whatever.
Okay. Right. Living room is integrated with the kitchen.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're into that, go check out BB on Blast. So if you're into house tours and stuff, definitely go check out. Definitely go check out BB on Blast Facebook page. And yeah, go check out their Facebook page. They have pictures, videos, all kinds of shit on there. So just like go check it out. It's really cool. If you're into Big Brother stuff, you probably already know. Y'all already know BB on Blast. I don't even know why I got even. Y'all already know. Okay, so the first housemate is Kirstie Alley. She is American, and she is probably best known for her for being on Cheers. This show called Cheers, which was on like in the 80s or early 90s or something. And she was on that. It was kind of like a show. It was like based in a bar. It was like a sitcom. I barely remember. I did watch it though when I was a kid, but after that she kind of, she was in like movies. She was in Look Who's Talking, which is like the movie with the baby, and there's like the baby is like inside of her, but it like is talking and stuff. It's kind of trippy now, but it was funny and shit back in the day. Her weight like fluctuated a lot. That's really like what she's known for now, is just like she was always in the tabloids. They were always talking about her weight. She was like fat one day, then like skinny, like really skinny another day, and then like fat again, then skinny, and she got like, her weight just like kept going up and down, and that's kind of what, I guess that's her media storm. I can't think of anything else. Then a bit later in life, she had a reality show, kind of the same vein of like, her reality show was kind of the same vein as like the Kathy Griffin. Why can't I fucking speak? Kathy Griffin. Is that her fucking name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Her reality show was kind of like hers, like just her, you know, living in her house day to day with her friends and family. And I remember she had like a whole bunch of animals in her house. She had like llamas and alpacas and like fucking, what are they called? Peacocks, and like all these crazy animals like on her compound. She's like really wealthy. She has a lot of money. Anyway, she's the first in. She goes down the stairs. She goes into the diary room. Big Brother's like, come to the diary room. We need to tell you something or whatever. She goes in the diary room, and Big Brother is like, all right, you are gonna be the president.
As president, you will have special powers and privileges.
I will?
Yeah, we don't really know what that means yet, but she is the president. Now, this had me thinking like, that's weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, was the first person in going to be an American person? Because they were gonna get she automatically got the president role. Was that because she was American, or would that have been anyone who went in first? You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of seems like it's too convenient that there's only like 2 American housemates, and one of the 2 got the American president role. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like it was meant for someone specifically, but we'll talk about that later. So the next person is Ryan Thomas. Ryan Thomas is from Coronation Street. I know Lindsay, Light Up VM on Twitter. She loves that fucking show. She's always tweeting about Corey. He's been on the show since he said he was 16. I don't know if he's still on it, but apparently he blew all of his money. He went bankrupt, didn't pay his taxes, you know, the whole deal. There's something about him I just don't like, and I think it was that little quote. I am a big brother, and big brothers have authority, or whatever he said in his VT. It just made me go like, interesting. You know what I'm saying? So he walks down the stairs, right? He's the second housemate. He goes down the stairs and he sees Kirstie Alley, and he's like, the first thing he says is, "Look who's talking now," or whatever, like one of her movies. And I was like, oh, so he knew she was going to be up in here. And then I was like, oh yeah, they're probably all seen the list that we all saw with all the names of the people. They all know who's going to be. No one's going to be a surprise. Stop trying to act surprised like you don't know who's going to be in the house. The next housemate is Jermaine Bennett. Jermaine Bennett is an ex-football player. And I guess he's known for like playing football. Apparently, okay, here's the tea. This is what Emma said. He was already on a driving ban, okay? His license was already suspended. I think that's what that means. A driving ban, license, same thing, right? He was on a driving ban already for she didn't say what it was, okay? Already. And then he got a DUI. So then that caused him to go to prison for 3 months. And I guess he lost his football shit, or it hurt his football shit or something. They took away, I don't know. Okay, so that was already 2 strikes. He was already on the ban, then he got the DUI, right? That's 2 things. Then 7 years later, he got another DUI and crashed his car. It sounds like to me like he has a drinking problem. Maybe he should stop drinking. Chloe is a model from London. She's a glamour model. She's a glamour model from London. She was involved in a kidnapping last year in Italy. She was a victim of kidnapping in Italy last year at a photo shoot. Apparently she went to a photo shoot and these 2 guys just like snatched her up. They injected her with something and they threw her in the trunk of a car, and she woke up in the trunk of a car. Yeah, that's her story. People don't believe her for some reason. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm only going off the VT and off of what Emma said. I haven't read any articles about anyone, you know. But Emma said she was kidnapped, and I'm like, oh, okay, she was kidnapped. But everyone on Twitter was like, she's lying, and they're all like making fun of her and shit. So I don't know. I think it's kind of fucked up. Like, if she actually was kidnapped and people are fucking making fun of her, that's kind of fucked up. But if she's lying, I mean, go in on her, you know. I don't know about her. If anyone is watching this video and y'all know the tea about her, like what really happened, leave a comment, because I'd love to know, but I don't love to know enough to go and read like a whole article about it. You know what I'm saying? The next housemate is Rodrigo Alves. Rodrigo Alves. That's what it was. Rodrigo Alves. He is the human Kindle. Can someone please tell me which part? Also leave a comment for this. Tell me which part of him is the Kindle, because I'm having trouble seeing the connection between the Kindle and him. There's literally they don't look alike at all. They showed a picture of him in his VT. He looked more like a Kindle before he has plastic surgery. So yeah, he's you know, a charming man, Brazilian. Listen, he clearly has body dysmorphia. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a fucking psychologist or a psychiatrist or a psychiatric nothing. But 62 plastic surgeries, I feel like that's lowball. I feel like he's lying. I feel like you need to round that up to the nearest 100th. He probably has like more than 62 plastic surgeries. You know what I noticed about the UK though is that they love a botched up, surgeried, fucking lip injected, out to here, cat looking. They love that shit over there. They love plastic surgery in the UK. I'm more interested, I don't care about his surgeries, like whatever, if that's what you want to fucking do, but I'm more interested in how does he have all this money to afford all of these surgeries? That's what I'm trying to know. Like, how are you so rich? The next guy is Dan Osborne, and he's from The Only Way is Essex. And I have seen his pictures are all over gay internet, all over the gay Tumblrs, you know the blogs. I'm not even gonna get into it, but I've definitely seen him all over the internet. I'll just say that. You know, I don't know what to think. He seems Apparently, his controversy was that he got kicked off of The Only Way is Essex. Isn't that a reality show? So yeah, he got kicked off of that show because there was a recording of him that leaked, and he apparently said something to his wife really bad that got him fired. I don't know what the fuck he said, but it was bad enough to get him fired. Again, leave a comment. Tell me what Dan Osborne said to his wife to get him fired. I'd love to know. He reminds me of Jason. Remember Jason from also another civilian series who was dating Charlie, and he was like being a dick to her the whole time? He reminds me of him. Just like physically, I guess. Maybe a little bit younger version of him and like taller and stuff, but that's Dan Osborne. He'll probably go far. I think he's very fucking popular, like to the demographic that watches Big Brother, you know what I'm saying? Like that age group, and that the people who are gonna pick up the phone and vote for him are probably, like, I feel like he's gonna be on the show for a long time. He ain't going nowhere, Dan Osborne. He's gonna be on there for a minute. Gaby Allan is the next housemate, and she is from Love Island. And I stopped listening after Emma said Love Island. I was like, oh, the enemy show. Why do you keep fucking putting Love Island bitches on here? I don't know her story. She knows Dan Osborne, Love Island. Okay. Hardeep Sin. They said his full name, Hardeep Sin Kohli or Sin Foley or Sin Jolie or whatever. Hardeep is your love.
How deep is your love?
He's a chef, he's a comedian, and apparently sometime a few years ago he got in trouble because he was inappropriate with a female colleague, but the investigation was then later dropped, so nothing really came of it. I put down here, he can't be too bad if they like invited him to come on Big Brother. He can't be too much of a threat to women, you know what I'm saying? Because Big Brother don't play that shit. Big Brother is not gonna let like a fucking woman beater, a straight up woman beater, or like a raper. You know, they're not gonna let that in the house, but I think he only has just had this one allegation against him and nothing came of it, so we'll see. He seems okay. He has like an Irish or Scottish accent, I think. Please don't kill me if that's incorrect. I don't know these things, but it sounds to me like he has like a Scottish or Irish accent. Ben Jardine is the next housemate. He was on a show called Married at First Sight, which I heard about the show last year, and I think it was the American one, and I think it was like Perez Hilton. I be talking about Perez Hilton a lot on these videos. Again, I was listening to his podcast, and he was like talking about it, and I think what the premise of the show is, actually I don't know, but I'm just assuming that these people go through like a series of tests and a series of like compatibility tests and shit, but they never actually meet, and then the day that they actually do meet, they have to get married, and that's what he did. This Ben Jardine guy, he did all that stuff. He met his wife, they got married that day, and then within the first week of living together as a married couple, he cheated on her. Am I supposed to hate him for that? Because like, is that really cheating?
You know what I'm saying?
Is that even a real relationship?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like they're trying to expose him or something, but I was like, it's not really cheating. It'd be different if he was like married to her, you know, if they were, you know, if it was like a traditional, you know, couple, like they met and then they got married, you know, sometime later or whatever, and then he cheated. I'd feel different then, but it was basically a fucking, he could have been catfished for all we fucking know. I don't know how this show works, but yeah, so he's him. He seems kind of, not kind of, he's really like, energetic. He's really energetic. Seems like he could be annoying, but he seems harmless for now. We'll see what happens. He said he's a love rat. I guess that means he's a hoe. Why can't we just call a guy a hoe? If you a hoe, you a hoe. That's regardless of gender. A hoe is a hoe is a hoe.
Oh, what?
Oh, and I noticed at this point he went into the house. Nobody was wearing name tags. What's the situation with that? Why isn't anyone wearing name tags? Roxanne Pallett is the next housemate. She's very pretty. I've noticed that right away. She's
Gorgeous.
She looks like, she kind of reminds me of a little bit of Rashida Jones from Parks and Rec. She's from a show called Emmerdale or Emma. It's either Emmerdale or Emmerdale. I don't know. They don't say their R's over there, so I don't know if it was Emma or Emmer. She got in a really bad car accident. Fucked her up real bad. She said her spine was fucked up and like all this stuff. She seems really sweet though, but like another energetic person, which, you know, is a good thing for Big Brother. Really sweet, down to earth, pretty young. I don't know how old she is, but she seems really young too. I can see her like snapping though. I can see her pulling a Megan McKenna. Remember when Megan McKenna lost her fucking mind in the diary room?
Because I'm just 23 years old, you think I can deal with this shit? I've dealt with it for 2 fucking days.
Sally Morgan is the next housemate, and she is a psychic. She's also known as Psychic Sally. Psychic Sally Morgan, a celeb psychic to the stars. She got called a fake I don't know when, but she got called a fake at some point in her career. Okay, the next housemate is Natalie Nunn. Natalie Nunn is an American. She was on a show called The Bad Girls Club, which is, I don't know what, I think it's just, I think what they do on that show is that it's a group of girls who live together in a house, and I don't know if they compete or what, but all they fucking do is they fight and they yell and they scream and they argue with each other on that show. They like physically fucking fight sometimes on that show. I haven't seen the show, but I mean, I know about it because it's been on. Is it still on? It used to be a thing back in the day. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like a knockoff of Flavor of Love. You take out the man and it's just the girls fighting for, I don't know if they win money. I really don't know. I don't know. I've never seen it because I'm not into that type of shit, but I just hope she doesn't get in a fight and get kicked off. She kind of seems like she would, and I hate to say that about is she the only black girl? I think she is. I hate to say that about the only black girl that she's probably going to get in a fight and get kicked off, but damn, when you come in and your resume is like Bad Girls Club, it's like, what else am I can't assume anything else. Nick Leeson is the next housemate, and the final housemate, he is really fucking boring. He embezzled a bunch of money from banks that he worked at or some shit. I don't even know. I literally don't give 2 fucks. He seems kind of like an asshole, but I'm happy that Big Brother, puts in these older people still. That's the silver lining to him, is that he's an older housemate, and I like that. But yeah, he seems god fucking boring as shit. So then, everyone's in the house. They all get together. Big Brother gathers them in the dining room, almost at the living room, in the dining room, and Big Brother reveals the twist that Kirstie Alley is in fact the president.
Earlier this evening, Big Brother made Kirstie the president of the Big Brother house.
And that she has to get appointed a vice president, and that's going to be left up to the general public. So then there was like a commercial break, and then I guess the public voted within that break, and they didn't all vote for her, but
Big Brother can now reveal that the public have elected Ryan as the vice president of the Big Brother house.
Ryan Thomas, the second housemate to enter the house, was elected, vice president of the Big Brother house. So Kirstie and Ryan now have some type of power. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think they said it, I just didn't write it down. They have some type of power, or I think they get to live like in a special, are they living in the White House? I don't know. I don't fucking know, but. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about, except for the last thing, which is, hold on, one second. Some ASMR realness. Let me get in closer. Oh fuck, I'm gonna drop my phone. This is ASMR. No. Hey guys, welcome back to my ASMR video. Today, I'm gonna be eating watermelon. Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna stop the video. So, the elephant in the room. Where the fuck is Stormy Daniels? We were all promised Stormy Daniels, basically on Twitter, by Big Brother UK. They were tweeting out, oh, a storm is coming from America. That's Stormy fucking Daniels. Like, who? That's Stormy Daniels. And all the rumors, Stormy Daniels, this whole theme with the White House and shit. it was clearly meant for Stormy Daniels. Gaz pointed it out on Twitter. I didn't even think about that until he said that, and I was like, oh, shit, yeah. And then I was like, maybe if not for Stormy Daniels, it was definitely for an American housemate. But then I thought about it more, and I was like, no, it was definitely meant for Stormy Daniels. Like, why would they do that, Big Brother? Why would you build a whole fucking... That's not fair. That is not fucking fair. You built a whole set. You built a whole part of the house for one fucking housemate, and she's not even... all she did was fuck Trump. She's not even like... Kirstie Alley should be... I'm glad... Good thing they gave it to Kirstie Alley, because... Good thing they gave it to Kirstie Alley. I can't say her fucking name. Good thing they gave it to Kirstie Alley. And you can't just say her first. You gotta say Kirstie Alley. You can't just say Kirstie, because that sounds weird. Good thing they gave the presidency thing to Kirstie Alley, because she's the biggest fucking star in there out of all of them. And it just would have went to waste, and like, she deserves it, because she's the biggest fucking star in there, you know? And they were just gonna give it to someone who fucking sucked Donald Trump's fucking pink little dick. What the fuck? That's fucked up. And they built this whole house and this whole shit. Well, look what happened. Big Brother, but you learned your lesson. They built a whole set, a whole wing of the house, like, for this bitch, and she didn't even show up. So weird, isn't it? They've never done that before, have they? Like, just totally fucking sucked one housemate's dick that much. Like, they literally built a whole shit for her. I'm glad she didn't show up. I'm fucking happy. Or what they fucking get. Anyway. I don't even know about Stormy Daniels. I don't even know her scandal for real. I really don't. I know she fucked Trump, or allegedly fucked Trump, but they fucked. Come on. When that was going on in the news, like, that was like 3 or 4 months ago or something. When all that was going on in the news, I checked out. I was like, I'm not, is this gonna get him impeached? Is this gonna get Trump impeached? Then I don't give a fuck, you know? It's stupid. So that's been the house and the housemates. I hope they don't bring anyone else in. How many people was that? I didn't even count. 13, I think. 13. Excuse me, oh my God, I'm too comfortable in this video. I'm way too comfortable. So yeah, that's 13 housemates. I hope they don't bring anyone else in with the season. When a season is this short, it's only like, what, a month, 30 days or something? Don't be bringing people in late. It's like not fair. But I mean, they built a whole fucking house for a housemate that didn't even show up. So what's really not fair, you know? They can do whatever they want, I guess. Thank you for watching, as always. And stay tuned for more Celebrity Big Brother videos coming in the future. Bye.
Oh, what?